Hello, my name's Megan Letarte with another episode of Beyond Labels. Today I'll be discussing tight mandrel label applications. Tight mandrel refers to small cylindrical containers such as test tubes, specimen containers, or syringes. These are what you would think of first. But there are many others such as batteries, cosmetics, medicinal, and small food containers, to name a few. Most discussions around tight mandrel refers to 1/2 inch or less in radius. These are the most trying of applications. But even larger curves such as prescriptions or spice bottles can cause the same problems in trying to make the label stick. There are a few different types of label designs considered tight mandrel applications. A single layer label where the label edges do not meet is a 350-degree wrap. Single layer labels where the edges do meet, a 360-degree wrap. Single layers labels where the edges overlap and adhere to itself, a 370-degree wrap. And single layer multi-wrap labels, a single label that is wrapped multiple times around the cylinder, typically 600 to 900-degree wraps. And then dual layer labels or peel back labels such as used in cosmetics and pharmaceutical applications. There are many things to consider when designing and printing labels for small round containers. Most label materials, when applied to a small circumference container, will have the natural tendency to lift and unravel back to its normal flat position. The material uses its muscle memory. Wrap the label tightly around the container and it will fight back. Here are a few ways to minimize that behavior. Rigidity of the face material, go thinner, more flexible. Choose a high internal strength adhesive. On paper labels, use a thin face and the right adhesive with the right fiber direction. Overlapping the label onto itself, be careful not to varnish or print the area where the label is expected to adhere. Make sure your container is free of dust and debris. Plastic mold agents can influence adhesion. Make sure you test the label on the cylinder. If over-lamination is being used, go as thin as possible or consider varnishing instead to minimize rigidity. Environmental exposure is a critical factor. See more in one of our other Beyond Label episodes on PS storage and applications. Make sure the label is properly wiped down. Any trailing edge or poor wipe down will be magnified on tight mandrel applications. Mandrel hold is how well your adhesive sticks to the curved containers. Adhesives with good mandrel hold will stick to tight radius containers without flagging, developing bubbles, or lifting along the edges of the label. The exception is when your label is too large for the bottle or the container at the point of the curve or the taper. No degree of mandrel hold will prevent flagging if your labels are not properly engineered for curves or tapers. If you have any questions or would like more information about this topic or others, please reach out to your UPM sales representative to be put in contact with our technical sales team. Thank you for joining me today.